Hi Leo, how's it going? This is your weekly February 5th through February 11th tarot reading. As always, in my readings, we'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. The second spread will be for those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then we'll be looking at somebody coming back from the past for you in the third spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Fool. We have the Devil clarified by the Nine of Cups. Then we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers and Strength. And we also have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign, Leo. Well, Leo. I don't know if you've felt anything like this ever before, but this is going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be madness in the beginning. In a good way, I guess, right? But the two of you are going to be inseparable. The two of you could even run away together, elope together, right? I wouldn't be surprised if the two of you just go somewhere together for the weekend or something like that, okay? And in the beginning, it's all going to be passion, all passion, but crazy passion for one another. But the two of you do have a chance of taking it all away at some point in the future. All right? You've got so much craziness going on. We actually start with the Seven of Swords clarified by the Fool. And we have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Wands could be a fellow fire sign for some of you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For even some of you, it could be somebody who is a little younger than you. But together, I got a little concerned when I saw what I saw in the beginning. The Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Knight of Wands, it's all passion. It's all passion. And it's going to be impossible for you to resist one another. I think it's definitely mutual. I don't even know where to begin. Let me start with the Devil, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers card, right? The Devil is the third card from the left, the Two of Cups in the middle, the Lovers in the middle of the potential outcome. In all of those 3 cards, we have 2 people, right? And something or someone presiding over them. And the Devil, it's the Devil. In the Two of Cups, it's, a deity or an angel. In the Lovers, it's also a deity and an angel, right? So, and those 2 people on the bottom of those 3 cards, that's you and your person. Okay, so it's going to be a very special, even unique connection between the 2 of you. We start with that Seven of Swords clarified by the Fool. You guys are running away. If you meet this person at some kind of an event, you guys are going to leave together, and before the event is over, and you're not even going to tell anybody you're leaving. Or if you're not meeting at some kind of an event, say you meet this person somewhere and you already have plans for the following weekend, for the following few days. You're going to tell your friends or whoever you have previous agreements with, you're going to tell them something, I'm not feeling very well, I'm feeling under the weather. What you're really going to be doing is spending time with this person. Okay, the Fool clarifying the Seven of Swords could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool, you're gonna jump right in head first with this person, jumping right in head first. All right, the Devil clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Devil could be a Capricorn, but the Devil is all about passion. It's all about lust. It's all about attraction, unable to resist somebody. It's a card of feeling unnatural pull towards one another, right? The Nine of Cups clarifying it could be that party that I was talking about. In some tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating. But it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So in the beginning, it's going to be crazy passion between the 2 of you. However, here comes the Two of Cups, clarified by the Chariot. The Two of Cups is when things are gonna start developing towards something more sensual, I guess. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. The Chariot, clarifying it could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Chariot, again, you guys could literally go somewhere with a Chariot card. But it's also a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's like the two of you are going to be inseparable. The two of you, you're not going to be able to get your hands off one another. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers and Strength. All three are major arcana cards. We have quite a few major arcana cards, right? But every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card, right? The Wheel of Fortune, again, another travel card, or, starting a cycle, a very fortunate cycle. All right, and the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but we already briefly touched on that. In my opinion, it's one of the best cards when it comes to the actual love connection, right? And it's really similar to the Two of Cups. It's a card of a twin flame connection for some of you. Could be the lover of your life card. Strength right next to the deck is also a card of pure, raw passion, but at the same time, it's your major arcana card. Leo, it's one of your major arcana cards. So, yeah, Leo, prepare for a ride of your life. A ride of your life. Hopefully the two of you can take it all the way. There's a solid chance of you guys taking it all the way, but in the beginning it's going to be crazy madness. Anyway, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, Leo, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by Strength. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Seven of Cups, rather. Then we have the Sun and the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, you may have a couple of different events to go to. You may not feel like going to all of them, or at least one of them, but then you'll go. If you're invited to just one event, then your initial response will be like, I don't feel like going. But then you'll change your mind, or they will talk you into it. And I think you will have a blast. You'll have a good time. Okay? We have you in the spread twice. Strength all the way to the left, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. That's one of your major arcana cards. And the Sun right next to the deck, that's also your major arcana card. Strength is clarifying the Nine of Wands, right? The Nine of Wands is not it could be a rejection, but in most cases, the Nine of Wands is like, it's an energy of somebody, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't think it's a good idea. It's somebody who is suspicious, skeptical, things like that. The Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck could be an invitation to go to that event or a couple of events. Speaking of events, in the middle we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Seven of Cups. Yes, parties, gatherings, concerts, what have you, birthday parties, or at least one of them. And at the end we have the Sun. The Sun is your major arcana card, right? But at the same time it's the happiest card in the deck. So I think if you're invited to just one event, even though you're not going to be looking forward to it in the beginning, but then you'll either change your mind, or your schedule will clear up, or they will talk you into it. All right, yeah, it's a happy spread, except for that Nine of Wands. The first card I came out, the rest of the spread is pretty happy. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week, or if you're gonna go back to someone this week. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, Leo, I know you don't take anybody back. You keep saying that, unless this is you reaching out to someone. Leo, it could be you reaching out to someone, right? The very first card that came out is the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, but I think that's you. I think that's you, right? Because before I started clarifying, we had the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands. It's all you. It's your energy right there, 100%. That's you, unless you're dealing with a fellow fire sign. Right, and we don't have any X cards, by the way, right? An X card or a card suggesting you're dealing with an X would have been like a Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, a Judgment, maybe a Justice. So perhaps it's not an X, it's just somebody you think of at some point during this week, somebody from your past, and you're going to reach out to them, and you're going to be very well received. Okay, because I don't see anybody holding a grudge. I don't see anybody hesitating. I don't see anybody resisting. You know, this is just two people getting this off the ground right away, right? The Queen of Wands themselves is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity. The Ace of Wands, it's all about passion or a new beginning with a fire sign. The Eight of Wands clarifying the Ace of Wands is the Cupid's arrows card. It's a card of communication or a card of going somewhere. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment of marriage. And the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a soulmate card. You know, you may run into somebody at some kind of a like a family-oriented event, right? The Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. So you could be going to a wedding or an engagement party or housewarming party or a baby shower or something like that. Okay? It could be a birthday party. Perhaps you have a relative who is an Aquarius, it's their birthday party and you're going to be going there. And it's not just family, it's friends and family. And you may run into somebody from your past and you guys will, you know, immediately click. Something like that. This feels fresh. You know, just off the press. Fresh. Like a freshly squeezed juice. Alright? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo, this week. We have the King of Cups, the Hangman, clarified by the Fool. We have the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, yeah, we got two kings on the table, right? The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You could be embracing the energy of one of them. But you know what? It kind of strikes me that you're going to be like a man or a woman in the middle, a broker, okay? Perhaps those two people run their businesses. And you may have like a bright idea about how those two businesses could work together, how they can collaborate, cooperate, merge, or something like that. That's what it kind of feels like. That you are gonna put this deal together, or you will at least have the idea. That's how it strikes me. It could be, it doesn't have to be on such a grand scale when two corporations merge together. It could just be two people who, like a bunch of people working together, and you may have an idea as to how you can put a particular project together, right? So we got the King of Cups on the left, the King of Pentacles on the right. In the middle, in between, we have the Hangman, clarified by the Fool. The Hangman could be a card of stagnation. So perhaps those two people or those two companies tried to get this off the ground and they were unable to do it, or they may even not suspect that this is coming their way. The Hangman could be a card of an epiphany, a light bulb moment, right? The Fool, clarifying it, is a card of taking a leap of faith. The Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of a golden opportunity. So yeah, Leo, if you have an idea as to how two people besides you can get something going, voice it out. Voice it out. I think it has a great potential. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Leo. We have the Nine of Swords clarified by the World, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Somebody will either ask you for help, or somebody may want to, I guess, apologize to you. Well, it's going to be a bit of a strange apology, all right, because they're coming in with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands actually could be your energy. Say somebody lost a job, and they're going to reach out to you and ask you if you know anybody, or if you know if your company is hiring or something like that. And then you can communicate back to them, or you can ask somebody else, ask around if anybody has a job for this person. But somebody here is struggling, right? The Nine of Swords, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody who is in distress. It's a card of somebody who is crying themselves to sleep. The World, clarifying it. It could be someplace remote. This person could be stranded somewhere at a distance from you, and that's why they're reaching out to you. Or they're really stressed out about some kind of an ending. The World is also a card of an ending, right? The Ten of Wands in the middle is a card of a struggle. It's a card of something that's taken a toll on us. The Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck is grief and regret. And again, going back to that Page of Wands, it's a message, right? It's either a message directed to you, or you are going to be helping this person on their behalf, asking around or doing something to help them out, or something like this. All right, yeah, that's what you're not expecting. So that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week.